Hi everyone, I'm so happy to be here with you. It is Thursday, February 13th in the year 2020, and I'm here because I am led by Spirit, and those of you who are followers and subscribers know that my life purpose is to be a spiritual coach, a spiritual light coach, and to learn and grow with you on this journey. And so today, I was in meditation asking Spirit, what do we do here? Do we do a romantic love reading because it's Valentine's Day tomorrow? What is it that you would like to say to these beautiful people coming in? And for those of you who are new, welcome. What I was led to do here is I wanted to use this backdrop. It's a painting that I did a couple years back. And so I was guided to line it with stones, as you see, like all around here, right? Angel wings at the top. And so it's lined up with stones. And so Spirit says they are protected. Tell them their home is protected. Their home is where their heart is. That's where you're protected, guys. So I lined it with stones all around the roof and all around the perimeter, which you can't see right now, but I'm not going to move the camera because I don't want to ruin it, the position. But so this is what's happening. Spirit says, I want them to know they are loved and they are protected. And because they are here listening to these messages, listening and supporting and growing in their own light, they are protected. Let them know. Their home is where their heart is. They are protected. And so before I begin this reading, well, I think I already have, but I wanted to just use my singing bowl, and I'm going to do that. It's here. So I'm going to sound the singing bowl once, and I wanted to forewarn you in case I don't want you to be scared, all of a sudden be startled by it. But it's important because music is so important right now, or always. There's always something in music that, if you ever notice, there's something that moves you, and sometimes to tears, in whatever music is playing. And so with the singing bowl, it's such a pure sound, and it does trigger something within you. It does within me. So I want to sound the singing bowl quickly before I start this reading. And Spirit, I ask you to come in and help us to feel into this sound, and whatever it triggers within us, it is meant to be, and so it is. Beautiful. Thank you, Spirit. And so prior to this message, I was in meditation, and I was asking Spirit, what is it you want us to do today? What message do you have for us? Is it a love reading? Is it? And of course, it always is about love, guys. So I'm not typically a romance reader. And who knows, maybe tomorrow I'll feel like doing, or maybe I'll be led to do it. But right now, this is about love, of course. But I was guided to use this deck here, right? Usually when I use card decks, or always when I use card decks, I use them because they are confirmation. They are visual confirmation of what is coming through and what's coming in. And so as I took the liberty to draw the cards already, I was presented with this first one, that the cards pick us, guys. I don't pick them. They fall out of the deck, or sometimes they really fly out of the deck. This one was very obvious. The very first card. And so Spirit says, I want you to know that whatever happens in life, right, on your journey, somehow fate steps in and things happen. Fate steps in for a reason, for us to learn and grow. We are here. I see us, I'm seeing, it's like sunflowers, right? Plants coming out of the earth, popping up. If you ever notice, if you've gardened before, when you plant your seeds and then you first start to see them sprout, it's exciting. It's, oh, I did this. Oh, here they come. And so I see us as these beautiful flowers or plants coming out of the earth, right? Coming into a opening up and reaching for the sun. Like, if you ever notice flowers, like especially sunflowers sort of lean towards wherever the sunlight is, right? And so we are these beautiful blossoming flowers that are coming forth in a eagerness to grow and learn. Sometimes we grow and learn without even knowing what it is or realizing it. But that's what this is. Life is a lesson. It is a lesson, and I don't mean that in a negative way, like, you know, well, I guess she learned her lesson. It's not like that. Life is a lesson for us. It's a beautiful cycles of learning and growing and taking acknowledgement, right, of why something happened the way it did, why, and how it applies to us and makes us a stronger person, a better person, to be here and to grow into our life purpose. Some of us are here just to be that light, that smile that comes from your face, that generosity to hold the door for someone who's had a terrible day. Some of us are here with gifts to give and to give back and to help others find their light when they're having a horrible day. Some of us have the gift of music to lift our spirit. Some of us have the gift of art, painting, drawing, whatever it is. We all are here for a reason, guys. Oh, I was here, and don't forget doctors. Don't forget healers, physical healers. Okay, Spirit, thank you. And so we're all here for a reason, to help each other grow, and we don't realize it, but we do, and that's why we're here, guys. So we naturally will find our corner, what do I say? The niche, or the niche, of who we are and our gift, right? What we're best at, what we're meant to do. Some of us are beautiful designers. One of my best friends is a designer, and she puts everything into it, and she's gorgeous. She creates a gorgeous environment wherever she goes. So we all have a purpose. We all have a reason for being here, and life is a big, huge lesson. It's a blessing. If we look at it as a blessing rather than, oh, I'm not looking forward to this, I'm not looking forward to that. Know that your light can make something better. Your light can turn something, a dull color, more vibrant. That's why you're here. We're all here as we all link together, okay? We're all that great big puzzle, sort of snapping into place, interlinking with each other. And so Spirit says, you're not just someone going day to day. You are very special. You are very special, and you have a very prominent place here. That doctor that heals someone, that musician that brings you to tears with a song that touches your soul, that person that lifts you up with a message from Spirit, that person that is just mesmerizing because they have this light. And Spirit says you are all so precious, and you don't realize how much you don't. And so with this holiday, well, Valentine's Day, I don't know if I'd call it a holiday, I want you to realize that the material things that you get, or you're expected to get for someone, they don't measure up to the real treasure inside. okay? So know that whatever you do, I'm not poo-pooing that. If you get someone a gift, you get someone a gift, good. But know that your internal treasure chest is overflowing with beautiful love, beautiful light, and make sure you access that for yourself, okay? And so, Spirit is here. I feel, okay, there's some energies coming through that have gone on to another place. One of them I feel is a dog. I'm actually seeing a dog that was here, and he was a larger dog, black, and I feel that he has tight curly hair. So I feel like it was maybe a labradoodle. Let me think that's what you call them. And I feel that his energy is here. Someone's lost a pet. And when I say pet, I kind of feel like it separates us from them. I feel like it's more like a family member. This dog that has gone on is here with his energy, his or her. I feel maybe it's a female, but I feel the energy of this dog, and I feel that she's here. I feel both energies. It's kind of strange. It could be because this dog is in balance or something. So I feel these energies of this dog coming through to say, I never left you. I never left you. When there is love like that, the love that you gave me, that never leaves. My energy is here with you now. So, for anyone who's lost an animal, know that they're with you. Their spirit is there. Their energy is there, okay? And so Spirit says, look, whoever it is that you feel you've lost, they're in your memories and in your heart. And when they leave an imprint in your heart, they never go away, guys. Ever. And this isn't just about animals. This is about everything in life. It is about a relationship ending, maybe, or that has ended. It's not a time, Spirit says, it's not a time to be resentful or point fingers or hate on someone, because they were in your life for a reason. They were here for a reason. And that reason has left a lasting imprint on you. So stay in the spirit of love. Feel your love. Feel whatever it is you need to feel right now. But know that love is at the core of this, okay? And if something wasn't meant to be, it wasn't meant to be. And at one point, maybe it was for a little while, because that was what the soul agreement was. The lesson was learned, and then it was time to move on. And that's the way fate happens. And so, thank you. Spirit says, you're moving. See how I mentioned about the flowers? They're reaching for the sunlight, right? The sunlight is the divine. And the divine is saying, I'm going to help you have no more pain over this, because it's time to move on and let go. It's time to move into your new beginning, your new freedom, your new happiness. Moving away from whatever that was, codependency, whatever it was. There's a lot of readers that are very direct, and they will say, well, you were in a relationship that was deceitful, that was lies, this, that. I don't like to go there, because for me, and that's fine the way they do it, because they're direct, and sometimes that really helps someone to see the light. But for me, I feel that we have to focus on the love part of it. What was the good stuff, okay? And know that you can let go more seamlessly when you focus on the good things, all right? It's really important that we understand that we can't fight fate. Okay, we can't. Whatever's fated for you is going to happen. You have to allow yourself to find that space of love, to move through that process of letting go. Because some of you are still struggling with moving forward. There is a new beginning promised for you. As in life, there are always new chapters. But as I see this open book, right? The chapters that were previous are written, they're closing out. The new chapter is waiting to be written. It's a blank page. It's waiting for you. It doesn't want to muddy that page up with old, resentful, hateful, whatever feelings. You must allow yourself to come into that clearing so that you can begin your new chapter on a clean slate, guys. That's what Spirit is saying here, on a clean slate. To have a new beginning. And so I really feel Spirit here. I feel someone's heart on the mend, okay? Because you see the ending. You didn't want to see it before. You see it. But Spirit says don't think of it as an ending. Think of it as a new beginning, okay? Try not to overthink what is going to become of me. What I don't understand why this is happening. Why? I'll do everything I can to fix it, but I don't want that person to leave. I don't want my furry friend to die or whatever. I don't want my pet to pass away, whatever. This is a new beginning for everyone, okay? It's a new beginning, not an ending. When someone passes, it's a new beginning for them. We must try to be happy that they are moving on to another place that's better for them. And so this isn't just about death, guys, physically. This is about internal death of things that you need to let go of, that you've been struggling to let go of. There is a clearing here. Look, even right here, there is a clearing. There's a coming to a place now where you're heading into that. Some of you have already gone through that and you're in this great new beginning. Some of you are approaching that and you're still experiencing a lot of pain. Okay? See here? You're coming into clarity. You're coming into a new, clear, open field. Right? Like I always see this open field coming out of the forest. Clarity comes in for you guys. Now, this is in the spirit of, people think about romance on Valentine's Day, right? It's Valentine's Day, it's romantic, whatever. It should be romantic. People set up these high expectations for, he better get me this, he better get me that, you know. But listen, clarity is coming in, a new perspective about what love is, right? And so Spirit says, listen, you're right now, what you need to, and what is coming in is, it's a opening of your heart, your own heart, right? Your home, like that's why I was showing you this painting that I did. That's why I used this backdrop of this house, right? This is you. This is you. This is your heart center. This is you, your home. You're protected. Your spirit is saying you're protected. Your soul is precious. This is about you. Okay? This is about you. About lessons. About the pain going away as you let go of things. You're cleaning house internally, guys. That's what we're doing. That's what this life lesson is. Always cleaning house to find the a more authentic you. Okay, so that's what's coming in, this clarity of belief in yourself, right? I'm not saying ignore the ones you love on Valentine's Day. Do what you need to do, whatever you feel you want to do for someone. If you want to do something special, that's great. But what Spirit is saying here is, it is a day to recognize. And so what I'm hearing is our guides, our angels saying, we recognize you. We want you to acknowledge that we recognize how beautiful you are, how precious you are. Even in your moments that you feel are your worst, we see your beauty. And we want you to see your beauty the way we see you. We want you to see through the eyes of God how we see you. Don't get down on yourself, guys. Because because you don't have a date for Valentine's Day, or you don't have a partner right now. That's okay. It's okay, because when the time is right and you're ready, you will be that much stronger, and you can bring that much more to the relationship. Balance, harmony, joy. Okay? So don't get down on yourself, because this is about love. Your inner child love, your love for yourself. See the light behind these two? That's the divine love. Nurturing you. Just let it, that divine light, nurture you and love you and see you and acknowledge you for who you are. I have someone I know, and I'm not going to say who, and she'll know when she listens, that gets down on herself something fierce. And when she does, I want to just, I have to get in prayer, because she goes deep into beating herself up mentally. And I always have to say to her, don't you know how beautiful you are? The way I see you, and this is how I see you. And I explained to her, you need to be reminded that you are an amazing person that I really admire and adore. So, get yourself up, pick yourself up off the floor, and stop self-sabotaging. And when we have those negative thoughts about ourselves, it is sabotaging. And so I have to remind her, look around you. You created this beautiful environment. You are this beautiful environment. You're the red in the red. You're that vibrant in the red. And so listen. So Spirit says, listen, come back to love when you start having those thoughts. When you feel down, okay? So a relationship has ended. You've lost someone. Yeah, it hurts. But guess what? You're that ruby red gem in that treasure chest that can't be held back anymore. You can't hide it anymore. Come out and shine, guys. This is what Spirit is saying. Come out and shine. It's simply love, all right? Take the lead in this self-healing, in this rising above. So what if others around you have partners? So what? So what if they're married and you're not? You know what? No one's life is perfect. Enjoy what you have right now. Enjoy. But I feel so alone. You know what? Sometimes alone is good. Sometimes it's good because you have that freedom. You have that ability to be, hang out in your underwear if you want, whatever. Do whatever you want and be. Just be. Okay? Because at some point you're going to find somebody, or somebody's going to find you. And all the lessons you've learned, and all the strength that you've gained, and the confidence that you've gained, and being in that solitude sometimes brings you to a place where you can hear your own voice. Okay? And this is preparing you. If you are alone or living alone without a partner, Accept that right now. And don't get down on that. Appreciate it. Because you know what? You're precious. And to be alone with yourself is a gift. Okay? Know that. And so I'm going to ask Spirit if there's anything else that Spirit wants to say in regards to, see what he says? Rest. Spirit says this, rest and reconsider your thoughts. Stop that. Be alone with your own voice, your inner light. Be that light. Let that light come in. Let it envelop you. Be that flower that reaches for the sun and accepts that love the divine has to give you. Because you know what? The stronger you are and the more you grow, you have that much more to give someone special. To someone special. All right. I'm going to just ask Archangel Michael to come in and give us something, some word of advice or whatever it is Archangel Michael wants to say. As you know, I always include him in our readings, or I try to, because he's like our protector. I always think of Archangel Michael as our big brother, protecting, right? He's there to protect us with his sword and shield, even from ourselves sometimes. And he says there's eternal love. The love of your guides, the love of God. The love of your own soul, yourself. And guys, I will say this. I don't know how much it matters, but you have my love too. And I feel you. And I care for you guys. That's why I do what I do. You have eternal love. You have eternal support. Because you are worth it. So, I believe that is it for this reading. Unless there's something else Spirit wants to say. But I wish you a very, very special day today and always. I may be back with something else. I do have my Romance Angels deck out. I haven't accessed it yet today. I haven't felt led to. But who knows? I might do that tomorrow. And so Spirit is I'm looking at this here. This, right? From my Lenormand deck. Lilies. They're a sign of peace and love. And healing. All right, guys. I will leave you with that and wish you a very special day. And whatever you do, love yourself first. Namaste.